Let's talk a little bit before we take the phone calls. We're going to open up the phone lines in a few minutes. 2013. What is 2013 all about? Again, in numerology, if we add the numbers of 2013, 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 3 equals the number 6. So it's a 6 universal year. It's a 6 universal year. What are some of the themes and the vibrations of a 6 universal year? The 6 is a number of responsibility. And again, as I've said on the show many times, if you look at the number 6, it looks like a pregnant woman. And when a woman is pregnant, obviously, that's her most vulnerable time of the year in a number 6 personal year. That's what 2013 is going to be about. It's about responsibility. A lot of you out there are not responsible. And if you're not going to be responsible, 2013 is going to bite you in the butt big time. Follow up on phone calls. Follow up on emails. Return phone calls. The number one thing about the 6th personal year, and that's 2013, is pay close attention to your family in 2013. It's about getting in touch with family members that you may have been estranged from, family members who you haven't talked to in a long time. A lot of you viewers out there who are watching the show, you're estranged from your family. So in a number 6 universal year, it's about family. It's about responsibility. It's about, and also, as I've been an astrologer, numerologist for well over 25, 30 years, in a number 6 personal year or 6 universal year, there's going to be a baby boom. There's going to be a baby boom. A lot of women are going to get pregnant, and there are going to be a lot of new babies and new dads. So 6, again, if you look at it, it looks like a pregnant woman. And it's a very fertile year. But the thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I don't care if you're Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces, from a numerology standpoint, it's about responsibility and being responsible in a 6 personal or a 6 universal year. Be responsible. Return phone calls. If you're not going to keep an appointment, say, hey, I'm not going to keep this appointment. Don't have people idly stand by waiting for you to call and not making a simple phone call. Be responsible in a 6 personal, or again, a 6 universal year. It's a good year for people who are born under the sign of Taurus and Libra, because the number 6 rules the planet Venus. 212-289-2808. No, 212-289-2802 is the number to call. But before we move on, I just want to read a quick letter, not a letter, an email. Thank you, Deetra. A quick email from one of my viewers who wrote me. And she asked me, she says, Dear Czarman, I watch your show every week here on Manhattan Neighborhood Network. I have a question about what astrologers charge. You know, I've been to several astrologers, as she writes, and there are prices ranging from reasonable to outrageous. How do I decide on what a good astrologer will be? Well, all I can do is to tell you that there are different astrologers around the country and around the world, and certain astrologers have different rates. Now, my theory is this. If you were to choose a doctor or a lawyer, what would you choose? Would you choose the one with the least amount of experience or the most experience? So my thing to you is to always choose the astrologer with the most experience. So he may be a little bit pricey, but go with experience. That's what I say, go with experience. Now, before we take another phone call, I am going to put my contact information up on the screen so you can get in touch with me in case you're not able to get through on the show tonight. And we're going to put my contact number and information on the screen. Well, I'll just say it until we put it up on the screen. Oh, here it is. that number to contact me for an astrology, numerology consultation, or to talk astrology or numerology, that number is 646-712-9999. Again, 646-712-9999. You can email me at readme@zstarman.com, or like my Facebook friend Denise, you can hit me up on Facebook at ZStarman on Facebook. That's the best way to get in touch with me. All right, we're ready for some more phone calls. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, Staten Island is the number to call to talk to me, to talk about astrology, to talk about numerology. Caller, you're on the air with Z Starman, professional astrologer and numerologist. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, who's this and where are you calling from? Quickly.
This is Bobby. I'm calling from Atlanta.
Bobby from Atlanta. How are you, Bobby?
I'm doing great. How are you? Well, I have the flu.
You have the
flu. But I'm doing okay.
Well, don't breathe too hard into the phone, okay? Don't breathe too far into the phone. All of my Facebook friends are calling tonight. This is my friend Bobby from Atlanta calling the show.
Yes, we love you.
Thank you very much. I love you guys, too. When is your birthday, Bobby?
January 15th,
right.
1959.
Your birthday's tomorrow.
Right.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
What year were you born?
5/9.
January 15th, 1959. Well, from a numerology point of view, Bobby, you are going to be in a number 4 personal year.
I know, I hate it.
Yeah, you're going to be in that number 4 personal year. We take your birthday, 1 + 1 + 5, and add the current year onto it. 2013 is a number 6 universal year, so we get 7 + 6, so we get the number 13. 1 + 3 = 4. Bobby,
right.
You're going to have to work extra hard this year from a numerology point of view. That's what it's about. It's about work. It's about getting your stuff together, putting it to the grindstone. It's about laying a serious foundation for the next couple of years in your life. Because that's
exactly what I'm doing too, yeah.
Yeah, just laying a serious foundation about what am I going to do, where am I going to go, and who am I going to do it with. Maybe you have a couple of projects or a couple of business projects that you may have in mind, or maybe you have a couple of investors who want to put money together and invest in a project that you may have in mind. Do that also. But it's a number 4 year for me also. So I know this is a year that I have to do some serious work in 2013. Now I'm going to find your chart on the screen. How's the weather in Atlanta?
It's been really nice as far as the temperature, but it's been rainy.
It's been raining. Now,
yeah.
I'll take warm weather and rain over cold any day.
I will too.
What time were you born, Bobby?
7:02 a.m.
So you must have like a Capricorn rising sign also.
I do.
You're double Capricorn.
Yeah.
Okay, just looking at Bobby's chart. You know, I never looked, we've been Facebook friends for a minute, and I've never looked at your chart before. Now, you have the moon in Aries.
Right.
You have a Capricorn, you're a Capricorn with the moon in Aries. Now, again, with the moon in Aries, what else do you have? You have Saturn in Capricorn, you have Mercury in Capricorn, you have Venus in the sign of Capricorn. Any marriage proposals, Bobby?
No.
Nobody's asking you to spend a long-term relationship or have a long-term relationship?
No, I just broke up with someone.
Oh, what sign was he?
Libra.
A Libra. Okay, that can be a little bit of challenge of Capricorn and Libra. Capricorns and Libras, they're a lot of tribal people. They're tribal people. Libra likes a lot of people. Capricorn sort of kind of more or less can be a homebody. But with the big thing that I see that you have to deal with right now, Bobby, from an astrological point of view, is things will start to clear up once Jupiter goes direct. You have to wait till Jupiter goes direct. I think a lot of secrets are getting ready to come out of the closet. A lot of things that you didn't know about a lot of people, it's going to come to fruition before the end of the month. Now with the
What?
with that Jupiter, if you're a Sagittarius, Jupiter has been retrograde since October, but I'm looking at Jupiter in your 12th house. So there's a lot of new news and new information, and a lot of things that you have been wondering about and thinking about is going to bring itself to the forefront around about the end of the month.
Wow.
All right?
Interesting.
Now, that sound, Bobby, means I'm about out of time, but I'm going to get at you on Facebook.
Okay.
All right? We'll talk more, sweetheart.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Now, we're just about out of time for this show. Now, again, I want everybody to remember this is a 6th universal year. Do not be afraid of astrology. Do not be afraid of numerology. There are tools here to help you. A lot of you still don't know your moon sign, still don't know your rising sign. That's what I'm here for, to give you your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, your life path number, your personal year number. Find out who you are in 2013. This is not 1993 anymore. This is not 1983. This is not 1963 or even 2003. We're living in the age of Aquarius, where people are looking at and turning to alternative means of information and understanding the universe around them. Do not be afraid of astrology. Do not be afraid of numerology. Do not be afraid of me, Z Starman. Give me a call at the number at the bottom of your screen. I want to thank my producer, Dietrich Kelsey, and my control room, Rich and Drew, here at Manhattan Neighborhood Network in Spanish Harlem. I will see you in about 2 weeks. Peace and blessings.
My name is Walter, and I am a Libra.
My name is Nick, and I'm an Aries.
My name is Marcus, and I am a Capricorn. Lavelle, and I'm the only Leo.
And I'm Scotty. You know, if my brother's a Libra, I got to be nothing but a Libra.